Students, today we'll know about civics. The chapter is Rural Local Self Government. We study civics to understand how our society is governed and what rights we have and what duties we as citizens of India have to perform. In India, we have the union government at the center which deals with the matter of national importance, finance, defense, railway, postal service, etc. India is divided into a number of states and each state is governed by state government. Local self government. It is lies at the bottom of the administrative system and deals with the problem of the locality. Whether people live in village or town or cities, they have to face many problems for which they need solution. So when the people of a locality get together to solve their day-to-day problems themselves, it is called the local self-government. Local self-government can be divided into rural and urban local self-government. The Panchayati Raj is an important form of system of local self-government in rural areas. The village panchayat, the panchayat samiti and the Jilla Parishad. There are three units at three different levels in the rural areas that form the Panchayati Raj system. So the Panchayati Raj is called the three-tier system. Jilla Parishad is district board, Panchayat Samiti, block Samiti, Gram Panchayat, village panchayat. First, we should know about the Gram Panchayat. The word Panchayat means a council of 5 members. Gram Panchayat is the lowest level of local sub-government body in the rural areas. The Gram Sabha elects the village Panchayat and it is headed by the Sarpanch or Pradhan. It is elected for a period of 5 years. Function of a village Panchayat. There are two types of functions of village panchayat. One is compulsory function and another is optional functions. Compulsory functions are those: providing water, sanitation, electricity, medical facilities, construction and repairs of wells, ponds, protecting old trees and planting new trees, construction and maintenance of roads and waterways, starting new school, supervision of the primary school, keep records of birth and death. Optional functions are there: establishing libraries, organizing village sports, construction of the public parks, etc. Students, for this work or for this function, from where panchayat get source of income? Some of the income comes from the tax. So there's fees of registration of sales and purchase of village property, and rest come from the state government. What is the importance of the village panchayat? Village panchayat helps the villagers to solve their problems. It is aware of the needs of the village so it can prepare better scheme for their overall development. And it also lessens the burden of the government. Now, Panchayat Samiti. The Panchayat Samiti or the Block Samiti is the second tier of the system and it is formed by the some neighboring village panchayats. All the sarpanch of the village panchayat within the block and the members of the Vidhan Sabha, Vidhan Parishad, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha elected from the blocks are also members. The Panchayat Samiti prepares, executes and coordinates the progress of the development for the block. The chief source of income of the Panchayat Samiti are the grants and loans provided by the state government. It can levy tax on water, lands, affairs, houses. The block development officer is the administrative head of the Panchayat Samiti. Now come to the Jilla Parishad. The Jilla Parishad is also known as District Panchayat. It is the topmost level of the three-tiered Panchayati Raj system. its area extends over a district or jilla. The Jilla Parishad acts as a link between the state government and the Panchayat Samiti by providing information about the progress of the Panchayat Samiti to the state government. Important officers like collector, district judge, and the other district officer work at the third level of Panchayati Raj system to coordinate and run the district administration. Composition of the Jilla Parishad. Jilla Parishad consists of the chairperson of the Panchayat Samiti in district, the members of Vidhan Sabha, Vidhan Parishad, and the Lok Sabha representing the district. Function of the Jilla Parishad. The Jilla Parishad prepares, executes plans for the development of the rural areas of the entire district. It coordinates the work of the Panchayat Samiti and examines and approves the budget of Panchayat Samiti. The main source of income of Jilla Parishad is financial grant from the government. In other source of the income includes a part of tax collected from the district and rent charged from shop and houses owned by it. So student, this is the first chapter of the civics and we came to know about Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti and Jilla Parishad. So it is your duty to read the chapter thoroughly. Thank you.